Hello YouTube. We're gonna start a new save today. Why, you might ask? Because if you guys recall, I did do a Love Island save, and that was before we had the Adventure Awaits pack. Okay, so now that we have the Adventure Awaits pack and we have a Love Highland, I thought we should do it again and see if it runs a little more smoothly now that we have Love Highland. I have not explored this feature at all. I have explored Getaways, but not Love Highland yet. Now, a little disclaimer before we start. I am in no way, shape, or form promoting The Sims. There is a lot of drama right now with The Sims. Really EA in general, let's say. Not just The Sims, because the Sims team really had no say in it. It was the EA company. I'm not promoting EA. I encourage everybody to do research before buying any game or any item to see if a company aligns with your values. However, I already own this game. And if you don't know what's going on, I'm not going to get too into it now. You can look it up. It's everywhere in the Sims community, in the EA community. So I am not promoting getting The Sims or the new pack or anything. I already own all this content before the buyout. So just want to add a little disclaimer. I already own this content, and I encourage everybody before ever, making purchases or whatever, choosing what organizations you want to support and if they align with your values. So I encourage everybody to always do that. I just already own this content. I love gaming. I love to share my love for gaming. So a lot of people love watching The Sims, even if they don't play The Sims. So I am just going to be showing my gaming. Again, I am not promoting anything. I'm not in any creator networks. Just wanted to add that disclaimer. Now let's get into it. We're gonna make 4 women and 4 men to start off for our Love Highland. And I don't know how we're gonna do this whole bombshell thing, but this video is pretty much we're just gonna create our Sims. And I really like the Sims we originally created, but I think I'm gonna start fresh with some new Sims, or at least get some base Sims off the gallery and we can make them over. So let's get into that. I don't know how we're gonna do the whole bombshell thing. We're gonna have to figure it out. So let's get into it. I just thought I would add that little disclaimer because I know tensions are high in the Sims community, and I just wanted to make it clear where my morals stand. That being said, I love gaming. I will continue to game and sharing my experiences on the internet. Okay, I think I'm gonna get a couple base Sims off the gallery, and we're just gonna make them over. Also, I want to say, I love watching also people stream games, and it's games that I've never played before. I just I kind of find it fun, and I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. I'm trying to find just a shell of a Sim, and then we're gonna make them over. Let's just randomize. She's not really a shell. Maybe we'll go with her. Okay, this is what we're working with right now, and we're not going to change any of their features. We're just going to add, obviously clothing, makeup, hair. So it looks like she's a brunette based off of her eyebrows. We also have to give her a name because she just has 2 dots for a name. So let's randomize. Yvette Lou is her name. Let's change the last name. Yvette Monroe. I actually kind of like that now. Okay, let's go with that. Her eyebrows, I feel like her eyebrows actually do look nice. So we're gonna keep the eyebrows and let's give her some hair. You know, she's not gonna be a bald fatty. And I'm sorry, I just gotta check something real quick. I'm trying to make sure that everything is working how it needs to, so I'm not just recording. Okay. I think we're good. Again, I'm new to this stuff, guys. I'm doing my best. Let's work on Yvette here. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I think that's how you pronounce your name. What should her story be? What are we going with, guys? And let's see, her traits. She wants to be a master chef. She's ambitious, adventurous, and she's missing a trait. But she's ambitious and adventurous. So I feel like because she's cooking and she's adventurous, she might want to have her hair up. So we might give her an up to. I'm going to try to speed it through these sims real quick. We don't want to be on for too long. I feel like the main one we need to focus on is going to be their everyday and swimwear, because, you know, Love Island, they're always in swimwear. But what can be her story for her love for food? Maybe she'll be the one cooking in the villa. I feel like this is kind of casual. We do want to have her look, you know, somewhat put together. You're trying to put your best foot forward. Oh, what do we think about this? This little voluminous updo. I kind of dig it. We're gonna do every day somewhere. We're gonna do everything, I want to say, except formal and party. We can add different hairstyles for that, and we'll focus on that when we get there. As far as makeup, I feel like she'd be a little bit more of a natural girly. They already added like this highlight to her and stuff that I like. Maybe we can just give her some earrings and possibly a necklace. It depends on what outfit she is wearing. I feel like she's kind of simple. She's adventurous. She's probably not too flashy. Not too flashy, and then I give her Prada earrings. We could give her these little heart earrings. I kind of don't like how they sit on her earlobes, though. Maybe no piercings. She's a simple girl. She is a beautiful sim though. I say we try to give them one pieces because, you know, it's just easier to speed through with the one pieces. And maybe the other sims we might do. I feel like for the male sims, we're definitely not going to put that much attention to detail. We're going to download them with clothes and everything and probably just edit them a little bit. Because, you know. Oh, we have some new content from the update that I haven't seen yet. Some cute stuff. I feel like buttons can look a little weird sometimes, especially depending on the proportions of the sims. This is cute though. But again, we're going on Love Island, so not these fits. Okay, yeah. We don't want to be that scandalous. What if you make everybody in swimwear? Ooh, that color, bestie, that looks good on you. Okay, body tea, body tea. Do we want shoes? I mean, I guess we can give her like some shoes. So has anybody played with this feature already? And how smooth was it? Oh, do we got new cowboy boots? I just had a thought, what if you make her go in cowboy boots? And like that's her vibe, just a southern belle. You know? I think swimwear we are gonna leave her. But yeah, she shows up looking hot in some cowboy boots. Let's go with it. And she's got some makeup on, so we might leave that, and let's give her a nice dress, because this is gonna be for like ceremonies and stuff, right? So let's give her a nice fit, possibly, you know, change her hairstyle. Give her a little southern belle. Okay. That's gonna be an option. I don't necessarily like how that kind of hangs. Okay, I kind of like this one. Now let's give her a different hairstyle. I kind of like this too. It's still an updo. And we might give her the same dress for her party fit. I feel like we need to add some earrings. That would really look good with this dress, especially because she has her hair up. But I don't know if I have the utmost confidence on how this is gonna work, y'all. Because before we had to kind of, you know, figure stuff out with... Yeah, that's not what I wanted to click on. Figure stuff out with, the bombshells. So I don't know how it's gonna work. Oh, I feel like these look good for her. In her vibe. Then we have athletic. I'm just gonna give her a styled look for her athletic wear.
Nurse show.
And then sleepwear, I'll give her a styled look as well. Should we have them sleep in like lingerie or something? I would find it so weird on Love Island how they sleep with quite literally like strangers in the bed. I would not be able to get a good night's rest. I wouldn't. Like, I could not get a good night's rest sleeping next to a stranger.
No.
They're not gonna use their winter fit, so it's fine. And I am gonna give her some nails. I love adding just nails for all my Sims. I feel like she would have short nails. So let's just give her... Okay, this is our first Sim for Love Island. Yvette Monroe, contestant number 1. Now let's add a Sim. Back to the gallery. And this is probably gonna be like a 2-3 part video, y'all. But we'll see. Cause I don't want to make my videos too long. But I love the create a Sim process. Cass is one of my favorite. Imagine we had a ghost. Or a mannequin. Oh my god. Okay. How about her? She's already dressed. Well, she already has hair. She's not dressed. Oh, great. And it's not the hair. Because the hair she had in the picture was custom content. I don't know. I also kind of just want like diverse Sims. I feel like their face symmetry is kind of the same. So we're deleting her. I feel like the thing about the gallery is that there's so many Sims that just have like the same kind of look. And like the same highlight and everything. But let's just scroll down. Maybe we can categorize by newest. I could also go in my library and see who I got here. And who we can add in. I have a lot of Sims here. Not Miranda Cosgrove. Oh, you know what? That's what I could do. Include custom content. That's why I was like, I know I have more. She is my Sim for my very veggie challenge. Maybe we can add her. She's an alternative baddie. Okay. This is Miranda Broccoli. We're gonna change the last name though, because that's the name for my legacy challenge. We might change her style a little bit. Put her in a swimsuit. Oh, how about this? I kind of dig that. Let's put her in some heels. You know, because heels to walk in the sand, perfectly normal. Okay, this is our contestant number 2, Miss Miranda, our alternative baddie. I love these shoes on her with the green snakes. So yeah, what's her swimwear situation? Okay, that works. She's a tattooed baddie. Okay, we have our contestant number 2. Now back to the gallery. Let's see what we got. And then of course we're gonna have bombshells too. They're gonna look different, or at least try it. I really don't know how I'm gonna implement that, or if we can with the getaways. The only thing I've done with the getaways is kids camp and a yoga retreat. Should we add Kylie Jenner? Or a fairy? I forget even when I made this sim. Not her being a sugar... her being a sugar baby. Okay. Okay. We're gonna need to change your outfit. Dorothy Donnelly. Great name. Let's put her in like some type of swimwear or something. I'm gonna have to get rid of the tights. Okay, I feel like she looks cute. I love her makeup. What's her formal? Yeah, I want to change the formal. That looks kind of like a wedding dress. We don't need to have a wedding dress. What can we give Dorothy? Don't worry, girl. We'll do you right. I kind of like this. It's cute. For Miss Dorothy. So let's go with it. Okay, that's a cute hot weather fit. But let's change it up. Okay, so that is our third contestant, Dorothy. You know, not too much diversity, but I just saw her and was like, well, let's add her. Oh, I love this sim too. I'm going past all my old sims. Okay. I love her. She will be our 4th contestant, Leanna Willard. I like how I said I was gonna pick sims and like decorate them, but that takes so much time, y'all. It'll be quicker this way. Let's get her in a swimsuit. We're gonna have to take that out. Okay, body tea. I mean, maybe we can actually leave it if we do like a pink swimsuit. I love this. You go, girl. Okay, that's her everyday look. And yeah, we're gonna have to change up her formal. Kind of like the red. We just need to change her heels. And I'm gonna change her hair. Because, you know, the clip in the back, it's... How do we feel about this? I kind of like it. Kind of eats. Okay, and her swimwear. Now let's add the boys. But look at her, I love her. She, when I played with her, owned a salon. She was making over these townies. Okay, slaying and laying edges. Let's get some men, shall we? Probably just download them from here. I don't even remember when I played with him or... Laurent Collins? Alec Collins. Let's go with that. Take off your shirt. And we're putting a swimsuit on. Don't ask me why I have this. Okay. Should we put them in a Speedo? No, no, no. I feel like shorts work just fine. And you know, men formal wear, they're just gonna wear a suit. He is our first male contestant, Alec. Imagine me at him. Okay. No, let's not add him. Well, maybe. I could go off the gallery. Yeah, we probably will have to. I thought I had. Let's just go to the gallery. And let's look up male sims, because I really don't want to do too much work on these men. Okay. Creating male sims is not my forte. Oh, you have an adventure weights tab. Chop chop. The frick you mean? No results. Did the men expire? Like what's going on? Tell me I gotta make them from scratch. I don't know, my internet connection has been off, but that is because unfortunately we had a tragedy in my city, and you know, like we didn't have power yesterday for a couple hours. Like things have been affected because if you guys did not know, here in the US, in Louisville, Kentucky, there was a unfortunate situation with a plane crash. You know, my heart goes out to all those affected directly. It is a truly sad situation. And yeah, it was hard news to even just hear, you know, so close to home. But yeah, it has affected, like we were without power for a little bit and stuff. So it has affected some things. So that was just, you know, let's take a little moment. And, you know, condolences to all those affected. I'm not great at talking about that type of stuff. So, and now it's like a little awkward to go back talking about The Sims. But one thing I was gonna say is I'm gonna go into all their sexual orientations, and we're going to make them all straight because it's just easier if they don't all flirt with each other. So yeah, it's just easier that way. I think we might have had him in the last one. He's the first one that pops up. We can... He's looking a little zesty there. He wants to be fabulously wealthy. He's materialistic. Okay, we're gonna change his name. Cole McLean. McMullen. Okay, I like that. We might change his hair too. Let's give him an outfit. What if we give him this? And like, it's kind of like, you know, that Miami. I don't want to say douchey, but it is a little douchey. Nothing wrong with it. I think this hairstyle suits him a little bit better. What do we think? What's your formal? Okay. Okay. Our second male contestant, Cole McMullen. Let's go back to the gallery. I'm just gonna try to finish. This might be a little bit of a longer video. I'm just gonna try to finish it. We only have 2 more male Sims to go. And we're gonna have our 8 contestants for this love. Highland. If the gallery wants to cooperate with me, please. Please, gallery, let's... Your cooperation is much appreciated. Oh my goodness. It's fine, it's fine. It's great, it's amazing. We love it. We love it. Let's go with you, sir. Are they fighting in these comments? What's going on? There's no. Okay. People are weird. Well, let's just add him. I feel like there's not much diversity with the men body types. They're all really buff. But for some reason, in the gallery, you can see different types of women, but the men, everybody makes them buff. So, maybe we can change his hair. Okay, I like that. He's just gonna be in his birthday suit for the formal. Let's give him something. Styled looks are my best friend. Okay, let's do that.
Yes, Pim boy.
Oh, he wants to be a writer, I think. That's cool.
Narbo longa.
You can't just be in your underwear for your birthday suit, sir.
Ooh. Ho ho ho. Ospanoid.
I like how the hot weather is the only thing they dressed him for.
Aha. Bow sharp.
Let's go with it. Okay, so we just need one more male sim. He kind of looks like one of the original Sims we had in our original Sim Highland. He just has a scar. She Story is his name. Let's. Lorenzo. Esteban. Maybe Eric. Sure, let's go with that. His shoulders are really, really wide. I don't know, the proportions are a little off. Why is this his formal? Maybe we'll give him some more tattoos too. You know, I should have looked a Love Island tag and got Sims from there. But we already have our 8 Sims. We're gonna go with that. Okay. Maybe I'll do that for. We're gonna get rid of this eyeglass for the bombshells. Sir, no, you can't wear sneakers to bed.
Ooh.
I kind of dig it for his party wear. Kind of dig it for his vibe in general, but yeah. No sneakers. they aren't really gonna be wearing cold weather.
Rose.
I have a bunch of custom content tattoos, so let's try to give him some tattoos. We'll be giving him this little bunny. Okay.
Ooh.
I like it. Maybe we can add a chest piece or something. Thing with custom content tattoos, I had some of these before we had the businesses and hobbies back, so they're not always categorized how they need to be. Lower back. Give you a tramp stamp. He has this. It's kind of ugly. I think we can do better. See, again, categorized not correctly. Maybe we'll just give him that one sleeve. I'll just give him the one sleeve. I was looking for a particular chest tattoo and I can't find it now. It's gonna work. So this is our last sim, Eric. Here is our cast for our Love Highland. Starting off with Yvette, our Southern Belle. We're gonna change their orientations. I'll do that off camera. Here's Yvette, our Southern Belle. Here is our alternative baddie, Miranda, who loves knitting. She's a creative. Then we have Dorothy, our sugar baby, who wants to have her own small business. She wants to be an entrepreneur. She's living that sprinkle life, okay? She wants to use someone else's money to start her business. So we'll see how Love Highland works out for her, for Miss Dorothy. Then we have Leanna, and she is also a creative, a little erratic, and wants to be a small business owner. For the men, we have Alec. Oh, Alec also wants to be a chef. Maybe him and Yvette will get along. Then we have Cole, who has the fabulously wealthy aspiration and is materialistic. Maybe him and Dorothy will get along. And we have Bradley. He wants to be a best-selling author. Okay. An intellectual. And our last contestant is Eric Lee. He wants to find his soulmate. He's paranoid, self-absorbed, loyal. him being loyal might not work out well in this competition, but we're gonna roll with it. Here's our Sim Highland contestant. We're ending this video here. Please, tune in to see what happens in our shenanigans, in our gameplay with this Love Highland, y'all. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment down below on what you want to see. Okay, and for any bombshells, if you have this on your gallery and you want me to look at them, possibly add them as a bombshell, well, let me know. Goodbye, everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed night. Stay safe out there. It's the end of the year, lots of craziness happening, and yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye, YouTube.